in the beginning. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you want more content like this. And leave a comment. So today the Lakers said, or there was a report that the Lakers will match Austin Reaves' contract up to $100 million. I want to know how much y'all think Austin Reaves is worth.
We talked about this earlier, me and Quad. Bro, I feel like he could be worth $100 million. I would think it's 5 years, $100 million.
I saw 4. I think it's like the first couple of years, it's pretty cheap. It's like 16, 16, and then they like skyrocket. Yeah, third and fourth year.
I mean, bro, I think he could be worth it. It just have to be the perfect situation for him, because like we was debating him versus Poole versus Monk. Like I said, I chose him, but I said the other two clearly have like that more like like that offensive, like they can go get it. His game is like he's always in attack mode, always like aggressive at all times. So when you play that way, and if you hoop, like if you just aggressive the whole game, every minute of the game, you're going to score. You're going to, and especially if you can shoot, you can finish. If you're aggressive the whole game, good things are going to happen. And that's just how he plays. Some players in the NBA are not like that. They don't want contact every possession, and like he seeks contact every possession. So he's going to get to the line. He's going to get a 3 or 2. He's going to get some mid range. Like what you're going to get with Austin Reaves. Like Monk and Poole are like, they can give you 50 or 40, 35, 40, but like, are they going to be 3 for 15 today? Are they going to? Austin Reaves don't have a lot of low percentage games, bad usage, bad plus minus. Like, he's just not one of them players. He's a positive basketball player almost every time he steps on the court. So, like, if you look at it that way, I think he's worth 100. But if you're looking for a player, you just signed 100, now we want 20 and 7 and 4. Like, I don't think he's going to be that, but I think you're not going to regret having him on the court come playoff time. Like, you're not going to be thinking about no contract the way he plays basketball, kind of like Caruso and these other, like, not just defensive players. Like, they tried to put Caruso be strapped. Like, no, Caruso can score. He plays defense, blah, blah, blah. He's worth the money he got. You can see it. It might not be in a stat sheet, but if you watch Caruso play basketball, you're like, yeah, I would have paid him too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how AR is for me. And there's times where you see how people talking about Poole now. Like, the way he plays will have people talking about your contract, because when you play bad, you're not doing nothing else to make up for it. Like, when you're bad on offense, he's not doing nothing else to make up for it. When Austin Reaves is not shooting good, he's still getting to the line. He's still playing hard defense. He's still making great passes in the pick and roll. Like, he's just a player's player, bro. And it's just how it is. But I think I would pay him his 100, to be honest. But I could see why somebody wouldn't, because they probably want somebody who's like, just you hear 100 million. I'm pretty sure people had this vision of a player in your head. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Austin Reaves is that. But in the playoffs on the court, I think he's gonna be worth every penny. He was worth every penny this playoffs. So yeah, I would pay him 100.
Personally, 2 things. One, I think it's crazy that we got to a world, and it's not just James, it's literally everybody. But NBA players can get paid. I know the old players are mad as shit. Like, they get paid. He just said $16 million a year was cheap. That's kind of like, that's wild we there. But I feel like 100% he's worth $100 million. If Jordan Poole, what do you get, 135?
135.
Jordan Poole got 135.
130. He's 130.
He got 125 plus. He's just as good as Jordan Poole. You can debate who's better, but he's just as good as Jordan Poole. Duncan Robinson a couple years ago got fucking 90, and he didn't play for 2 or 3 fucking years. I feel like just where the NBA is in the market and the just everything money wise about the NBA, he's easily worth 100 to 130 million dollars. Like, he's up to Jordan Poole. And if I'm his agent, I'm gonna tell him straight up, like, we seen the hand to hand. I thoroughly outplayed him for a whole series on his court, off his court. Like he said, he doesn't have really bad games. Like, he's going to get you about 10 shots, and he's going to make about 6 of them. Like, that's just what he is. He's going to get you about 12, and then about another 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He's going to make big shots. That's another thing, too. I ain't going to lie. He got some stones, bro. Like, and I've seen him in big situations make big-time layups, big time trays. Like he'll give you the bump shoulder, pump fake, and then jump into you. His bag is not like Jordan Poole, nothing like that. But he got some like stuff that you like. Oh, like I didn't really think you had that. He really got that. I feel like he's 100% worth that. And then, like y'all said, Bron ain't getting the supermax. AD ain't getting the supermax. That money got to go somewhere. So I feel like he in the right situation at the right time to get money from the fucking Los Angeles Lakers. So I personally think he 100 million, 120. For real, if I'm him, if Jordan Poole got 130, I want 131 just to be an asshole. Like I want 131. Like simple.
Yeah, he gets his money. AR gets his money. Like y'all said, he's more versatile on the court. He does more. If he's not shooting, he's passing. He's getting assists. He's rebounding too. Like his rebounding is really underrated. Defense, I mean, it ain't the best, but it ain't the worst. We've surely seen the worst in Jordan Poole, Malik Monk. Like I just think that he does so much more on the court. And like Liz said, he's a plus player. Like he's gonna play effective basketball. He's gonna play meaningful basketball all the time. So yeah, pay him his money. Simple. Pay him his money.
Yeah, I was debating this, but I was like, 100 mil, it's not bad. Because, like, I think the only problem is you run to is, like, by year, like, when we get to year 3, I don't want you to be a role player, per se. Like, you can be a role player, but I want you to be, like an elite role player, like one of the top role players in the NBA when we get to year 3. Like, this year, yeah, but I see that for Jordan Poole. I mean, not Jordan Poole, but Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves kind of, his game don't remind me of this, but, like, he kind of reminds me of like a Kirk Heinrich. Like Kirk Heinrich was very solid his entire career. And that's why I just feel like Austin Reaves is going to be as solid as Kirk Heinrich most of his career. I didn't know who else to compare him to. I was like thinking of a black player. But he's not. Like the only other consistent player that reminds me of kind of Kirk Heinrich is like Mike Conley, but Mike Conley's not like Mike Conley was an all-star. Yeah, I don't know if Austin Reaves is an all-star, but
Austin Reaves can average 20. If Jordan Poole can average 20, he can average 20.
But we're not giving him all-star selections.
No, maybe not, but it's like the market. I think y'all thinking about it like back then. Like now, a good role player, not even a great, but a good role player is worth 100 million. It's just how the money is now. It's not even. It's just how the money is.
He is. I just know by year 3, if you're not like, I think his game's gonna elevate because he just seems like that type of player. But yeah, if your game hasn't elevated by year 3, I can see where people are like, oh, this was a bad contract, you know. But yeah, Jordan Poole is clearly like we were talking about Los, like Austin Rivers said, he's clearly the more skilled basketball player. But like Austin Reaves is like, he's just the better basketball player. Like he just does more, like we discussed on this podcast. And yeah, I think he's probably getting paid 100 million. Yeah, but